Haley, so good to see you again. How are you?
You too. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing so well. I miss you. Hopefully next time we do this is in person. But seriously, I'm going to jump into this because I got 1,000 questions for you. I would imagine that as an actor, it has to be really amazing getting to sort of flesh out a character and getting to know her over multiple episodes, multiple seasons, multiple years. If you could have had that kind of time with one of your movie roles, where you really only had 2 hours to do that, which of your cinematic characters do you wish you had that kind of time with?
Oh, that's a great question. Maybe I played a character named Nadine Franklin in a movie called The Edge of 17.
Mhm.
Um, and
Great
I
movie, by the way.
thank you so much. That one I think would be a really fun one to go back to and explore.
I would totally watch the series of that. I feel like Apple behind the scenes right now is going like, "Yep, that sounds good." They're just writing all this down. Obviously, you've worked on projects set in the past before, and you've also had projects that were set in modern day, but sort of with a fantasy element, like Bumblebee and working with Marvel. As an actor, what's harder to get to wrap your brain around? Reality, but set kind of in a different era, or fantasy set in our own time?
Um, I would think maybe the latter. There's something about doing a period piece that you're sort of instantly launched into the world um, just by the wardrobe, the
Hmm.
set deck, the props, the absence of technology. And you can kind of immerse yourself into this world and feel disconnected, but connected where you are. I think with contemporary pieces, sometimes it's harder to let go of everything that's happening around you because it is so a part of what you're doing. But there was an interesting cross with Dickinson because it does feel very modern. In a sense, and the parallels of this show season to season with what's been going on in our world have been uncanny. So in a way I have felt that sort of that I've been able to make that disconnect but still stay connected. It's a complicated question, but I would say the latter to answer it in
Okay,
short.
no, that's interesting. I'm trying to throw some complicated. I know you're doing press all day, so I'm trying to throw some stuff at
No.
you haven't heard before. I was wondering if you could imagine sitting down with Emily and watching a few episodes of this show, and when it's over, leaning over and go, "Okay, did I get this part right? What
Oh
is the part of your
boy.
performance that you would love to get her thoughts on?"
Wow. I Oh my God. What a daunting thought. I would love to know. Uh, I mean, wow, I have only ever hoped in any moment that I've been in this character that I have at all done her story and her life and her relationships and her relationship with herself justice. So I guess I would probably be leaning in after every moment, not even episode, but every scene. I'd be like, "What do you think? Was that at
At a
all?"
certain point, she'd be like, "Okay, just hold on, just wait,
Yeah,
just
right.
stop."
I
Yeah.
know she would be sick of me. I'd be the person talking in the theater. But no, I would only hope that we've done her story justice and made her feel seen.
And I think you have. As we wrap up really quickly, with this being the final season, I'm curious about your process of walking away from a character. Are you someone that leaves them behind when you hear cut for the last time, or have you been surprised that some of them have stuck with you over the years?
I feel like it's a little bit of both. I feel that I am able to close out on a chapter and move forward, but I feel after playing this character specifically for so long, she's sort of ingrained in me, and I do feel that there are parts of her and parts of this experience that I will never forget, and whether I'm aware of it or not, I will always take with me.
Rightfully so. Haley, so good to see you again. Our first chat, believe it or not, was for True Grit, and I gave you a plastic horse for your birthday. And seriously, it's so good to see you again. And
I still
hopefully, this is
have
the
it.
only time we do this. I do not believe you whatsoever. Good
Shit.
to see you again. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. See you
See you
soon.
later. Bye, guys.